Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cool English. Today, we are going to learn about the history of the United States of America in simple English. Are you ready? Let's go. 1. Before America was a country. Long before the United States began, there were people living on this land. They were Native Americans. They lived in many different tribes. Each tribe had its own language, clothes, food, and culture. Some lived in the forests. Some lived in the deserts. Some hunted animals. Others grew crops like corn and beans. They lived in harmony with nature. But everything changed when people from Europe arrived. 2. The Europeans arrive. In 1492, an explorer named Christopher Columbus sailed from Spain. He wanted to find a new way to Asia, but instead he found the Americas. After Columbus, more Europeans came. They took land and built colonies. By the 1700s, there were 13 colonies in the eastern part of North America. These colonies were controlled by Britain. 3. The fight for independence. The colonists were not happy. They had to pay high taxes, but they had no say in British government. In 1776, they said, "Enough!" They wrote the Declaration of Independence. It was written by Thomas Jefferson. It said that all people have rights, like life, liberty, and happiness. Then came a war, the American Revolutionary War. After 8 years of fighting, the colonies won. In 1783, they became free from Britain. 4. The birth of a new nation. The new country was called the United States of America. In 1789, the people chose their first president, George Washington. The U.S. made a plan called the Constitution. This document explained how the country should work. It gave power to the people, not to kings or queens. 5. Slavery and the Civil War. But the new country had a big problem: slavery. Many African people were taken from their homes and made to work as slaves. In the southern states, slavery was common. In the North, many people wanted to end it. In 1861, the United States broke into two parts. The North and the South fought in the Civil War. The North won. In 1865, slavery ended, and millions of people were finally free. 6. Growth and immigration. After the war, the U.S. grew quickly. People built railroads, factories, and new cities. Many immigrants came from Europe and Asia. They came to find work and a better life. America was called the land of opportunity. But life was not always easy. Many workers had hard jobs and little pay. Still, they helped build modern America. 7. America in the World Wars. In the 1900s, there were two big wars in the world: World War I and World War II. The United States joined both wars. In World War II, the U.S. helped fight Nazi Germany and Japan. The war ended in 1945. America became a powerful country. It helped rebuild Europe and became a leader in world politics. 8. Civil rights and change. Even after slavery ended, Black Americans did not have equal rights. In the 1950s and 60s, people began to protest. A great leader named Martin Luther King Jr. gave a speech called, "I Have a Dream." He dreamed of a world where people are not judged by skin color. The civil rights movement helped change the laws. It gave more freedom and equality to African Americans and other groups. 9. Modern America. In the late 1900s and early 2000s, the U.S. continued to grow. It became a leader in technology, music, movies, and space. In 1969, American astronaut Neil Armstrong walked on the moon. In 2008, the U.S. elected its first black president, Barack Obama. Today, America is a mix of many cultures and ideas. It still faces problems, but it also has hope for the future. 10 final thoughts. America has a long and complicated history. It was built by Native Americans, immigrants, slaves, and dreamers. It has had wars, victories, mistakes, and movements, but it keeps changing. Before we finish, here are 10 fun facts about the United States. Let's see how many you already know. The U.S. is huge. America is the third largest country in the world after Russia and Canada. It has 50 states and over 330 million people. The American flag has 50 stars. Each star is for one state. The 13 red and white stripes are for the 13 original colonies. Americans eat a lot of pizza. About 3 billion pizzas are sold in the U.S. every year. That's about 100 acres of pizza per day. The U.S. has no official language. Most people speak English, but there is no law that makes it the official language. Spanish is the second most spoken language. The Statue of Liberty came from France. It was a gift from France in 1886. It stands in New York Harbor and is a symbol of freedom. Alaska is the biggest state. It is so big that you could fit 22 smaller U.S. states inside it. It also has more bears than people in some areas. 4th of July is a big holiday. Americans celebrate Independence Day with fireworks, food, and fun. It's one of the most popular holidays in the U.S. America went to the moon. In 1969, the U.S. was the first country to send people to the moon. Astronaut Neil Armstrong said, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." There's a town called Boring. Yes, there's a town in Oregon called Boring. It's actually named after a man, William Boring. The U.S. has more lakes than any other country. There are over 3 million lakes in the United States. That's a lot of water to swim, fish, and relax. And those are 10 fun facts about America. Which one was your favorite? Let us know in the comments.